Hey, my babies, it's your girl Lala. Thank you all for coming back and seeing what your girl been up to. I know I've been kind of slow with putting the videos out, but your girl been a little bit drained. But I've been getting things done as well. So yeah, I was working this past weekend, working on I did a wedding. I had a coaching client and tarot reading client, and then I had to do a big event on Sunday, and I've been booking more stuff. So your girl been busy, but don't think I ever forget about you, because mommy, Poppy, I don't forget about you all, okay? But I hope you're doing well in whatever part of the world that you are right now. Feel free to comment. Let me know where you're from. Say, hey, I'm commenting from such and such, and I'd love to give you a shout back, all right? But today we're going to get into what's coming up. It's going to be tomorrow, probably about, you'll see this tomorrow or in the future to come. What is coming up? Dum, dum, dum! Mercury retrograde. The retrograde we either love to hate or love to hate. Right? But Mercury retrograde doesn't have to be all gloom and doom. Yes, Mercury is the planet of communication, so this could represent, people returning to your life, whether it be former flames, friends, family members, associates from the past, but it also can have an effect on your other things that are communication based, technology, electronics. So be very careful when you are on the roads, when you are using your computers, your TVs, it could be appliances, whatever have you, be careful, be mindful of those things, because Mercury does affect all of those things as well. So yeah, Mercury retrograde does start tomorrow on February 26th, or whatever day that you are seeing this. Mercury retrograde has started. And we're going to get some messages about Mercury retrograde, what we need to look at, what we need to be prepared for, what things that we might need to work on for ourselves, because Mercury is not just all, like I said, gloom and doom. It could be things that you need to pay extra attention to. Also, contracts and things. You might not want to start a contract or look over that contract very, very finely. Maybe not even start relationships during this time. It's up to you. I'm just a messenger, because that's what Mercury is. Mercury is just a messenger. I'm just a messenger. And I have my North Node in Gemini. And Gemini is the ruling planet of Mercury as well. So let's get into this. Let's see what messages, what we need to be on the lookout for with this Mercury retrograde. This first deck that I am pulling from is the Moonology Oracle deck. And as always, all decks that are being used will be linked down in the description box below. All right, so what we got here? Okay, okay, we got this. All right, first card that came out is Work Through Your Fears. New moon in Scorpio here. New moon in Scorpio. So if you are resisting the urge to work through any fears, anxiety, stresses, putting it off, being very lackadaisical about things, it's time to put up and shut up. Put it up, shut it up. Nobody wants to hear you whine and complain about you want to do X, Y, and Z in your life, but you're not doing it. We don't want to hear it. Shh. Shut it. Put up or shut up. Like I said, do it. Because the next card that came out, I talked about North Node. Step out of your comfort zone. So, yeah. Let's see. You guys see that? Yeah, step out of your comfort zone. So yeah, it's time to start taking on new experiences, new things in life. Start traveling if you need to travel. But be careful with travel during this Mercury retrograde, because Mercury retrograde does also affect travel as well. So be very mindful of that. But it doesn't necessarily have to be traveling too far. It could also be, traveling within oneself, stepping out of your comfort zone, things that you have desired to do that you have not done. Like I always tell my clients, whether it's coaching or tarot reading, whoever, mind you, you know what it's like to be where you are currently. And you might not like what you like. I mean, you might not like where you are currently. It might be very boring, stagnant, dull, doesn't provide you a challenge. So you know what it's like to step on this side of the line or be behind this door. But there's a door over here you haven't opened yet. You don't know what's on that other side of that door until you go through it. You have to walk through it. Nobody else is going to walk through it for you. You have to do it. You have some time to make that change in your life. Nobody else is. Because the next card that came out is New Moon in Aries here. It's time to take action. Yes. And we are in Saturn is in Aries right now. We are in the fire horse year. So it's a lot of fire energy coming. Fire represents your passions, your desires, your creativity. So if it's time to take action, the time is now. Like I said before, put up or shut up. Don't be talking about stuff. You don't walk it like you talk it, Migo said. You need to walk it like you talk it. And then the bottom of the deck is the energy is gaining momentum. So, and this is the waxing moon. So, yeah, stuff is starting to pick up for you. Stuff will start to pick up for you. Once you step out of that comfort zone, those pieces of the puzzle will start being put into place. The ball will start rolling. Okay. If you have been doing what you need to do, doing the building blocks of what needs to be done, then everything else will align as it should. Okay. All right. Next, we're going to move over to this next deck here. This is the Earthcraft Oracle deck. See what the messages are from here. But yeah, like, I guess I probably will title the video "Put Up or Shut Up" because that is pretty much what it's saying. You're like, walk it like you talk it, you know? Okay, so we got these 3 cards. They came all at one time. We love it. All right. Sacred Temple is here. This is card 25. And yeah, with the heart being highlighted here, and this person is kind of in meditation. This might be a time for you to reflect. You know, reflect what you want in life and reflect what you don't. Reflect what aligns with your highest good, your new skin that you've grown because we shedded the skin of the snake. And now we are in the fire horse. So reflecting on what got you here, how you are here in the present, and then what you need to succeed into the future and what aligns with your heart. You know, that could be people, places, things, you know, ideas. What aligns with your heart? What is the things that make you really, really, you know, touch other people's souls? You know, touch what touches you, makes you connect with who is your vibe? Who's your tribe, you know? Then we have Spirit Weaver 34. So this is kind of like dancing to the beat of your own drum, you know, so to speak, living your life freely out loud, no longer dimming your light for others. This is, and you see the sun here, you know, what makes you happy? What makes you happy? Is there certain things in your life that don't make you happy? It's time to get rid of it, or it's time to change it to where it does start making sense, you know, because not everything, everyone is for your highest good. And not everybody is necessarily there for us for many seasons. Some people are there for a season and for a reason. So, I mean, if this time that these relationships that you've been developing in or in long term and it's not for your highest good, it's time to release it. Yeah, it's time to release it. It's time to let go. That's what they said in Frozen. Let it go. Let it go. That's a word for somebody. Somebody really loves Frozen. Okay, the last card we have here is Abundance. Okay, so yeah, when you start being more in line with what is for you, what's your highest good, what is aligned for you, that's when things start to flow. And everybody wants to think that abundance is necessarily the money. Yes, it can represent money, but there are other things that can represent abundance. It could be spiritual abundance. It could be mental abundance. It could be emotional abundance. It could be just being abundant with the relationships and the opportunities and the friends that you are and family you're connecting with. And family can be those that are blood related, or family that you're connected, that's your tribe, your vibe. You all are on that same one accord with one another. So it could look at like it's very different things here. Yeah, because the bottom of the deck is run with the wolf. So that's aligning you with people that are on that same path as you are, because there are people that are around you that are not on your same path. There are people that are hating you from behind their closed mouth, closed doors, all of that. And they don't want to see you thrive. They don't want to see you shine. So you need to let it go. Let it go. This next deck is called What Lies Beneath. This is called Hidden Futures Oracle deck. So this is we gonna suss out. We gonna suss out who these folk is that you need to cut go. You need to cut or let go. And the thing about it is, you know who these people are. You know who they are, but you've been letting them hang around too long. Why they gotta ride on your coattails? Why they gotta ride on your coattails? For what? They ain't there but spouting a whole bunch of negativity and gossip on your name. Let them go. I don't care how long you have known them. I don't care if y'all known each other from the womb. Y'all went to high school, grammar school, elementary school, middle school, college. I don't care. I don't care. Your kids grew up together. I don't care. If they ain't serving you, you gotta let it go. Let it go. All right, so we got anger management here. So this is giving me that energy that, yeah, somebody is very angry that you are walking into this new life, this new light. They are angry that you're being told it as being successful. And I mean, success can be defined as different things for different people, but they are very angry from behind. Yeah, because they're very toxic as well. They have very toxic negative energies. They even are, I'm getting that they drain your energy because they're energetic vampires. And you need to get away from this because it says falling apart, falling into pieces. So they could be having some things going on behind their closed doors that they are not, communicating with you. And I'm getting this is coworkers that is being like, something is falling apart behind closed doors, and they are either projecting or this energy onto you, and it's draining. It's draining because they've been doing some low down, dirty, shady dealings, and it's starting to catch up to them because the bottom of the deck says caught. Finding evidence, getting caught cheating. So I don't know. It could be they doing some stuff that is getting caught up with them. And if you are involved in a relationship with somebody that is very angry, toxic, narcissistic, energetic vampire, inside they are falling apart, and you're starting to find evidence that they aren't who they said they was. Imagine that. But yeah, like, these is just some things that you need to watch out over, to be careful about it. Oh, and I just split the deck. Yeah, somebody is getting a divorce, and we talked about contracts and stuff earlier. So yeah, somebody is finally taking that step and saying like, enough is enough. I'm tired of what you have put me through, the kids through, other family members through, my friends through. I'm not being the full version of myself because I am trying to please you, or I am trying to accommodate you all the time. And I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. I'm getting Bernadette in Waiting to Excel. Not saying you're going to put anybody's car and burn stuff. I'm not saying that. But I'm getting to the fact that somebody is sick and tired of being sick and tired. And, you never imagined that you would be going through this. You never imagined that this would happen. But you know, you at the end of the day, you have to choose you and what is your peace and what is the best for you. And if you have kids, what's the best for your kids? You know, you can't continue on in a toxic relationship, in a toxic marriage, because it's not helping anybody at the end of the day. It's really not. So yeah, that was a message for somebody there. If you've been wondering, yeah, it's time. It's time to have that done. But okay, that's the messages from this Mercury retrograde video. I hope you found something within it, a little tidbit, a morsel that'll help you on your journey in life. If you would like to book a session with me, all of my contact info is down there in the description box below. But if you like the video, you know what to do. Like it, share it, comment, share it to somebody that might need this. You know, it might be a little better from hearing it from me than necessarily hearing it from you, because sometimes we don't like to listen to those people that are close to us. You know, a third party, a neutral person outside can give it and convey the information better than we can sometimes. But I hope you have a great and wonderful day, weekend, wherever you are in the world. And if you haven't told anybody that you love them today or given somebody a hug, make sure you do that, because we need to spread and we need to share more love in this world. All right. I love you so much on a perpetual level. I see you next time. Bye.